The next award is the Elias A. Joseph Award, sponsored by EasyToUse.com. In honor of Elias A. Joseph for dedication of over 28 years of volunteer and loyal service to the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce and for professional achievement and unselfish devotion to his community, effectively developing, coordinating, and supervising programs and projects that greatly enhanced all the people of Mid-Maine for over a quarter of a century, and acknowledging his exceptional initiative that includes over 10,000 hours of volunteer service to the Chamber of Commerce, we of the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors hereby proclaim and declare that henceforth the Elias A. Joseph Award shall be awarded to those most worthy to bear the name and have displayed similar service to the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce.
Gary Poulin was born in Waterville to Ronald and Greta Poulin and grew up on a dairy farm with his 4 siblings. Gary, too, was an altar boy and in the church choir through grade school. He attended Immaculate Heart of Mary in Fairfield and graduated from Lawrence High School in 1971. Gary's kindness was present even at a young age, as he remembers bringing one of the farm's horses to school and donating the money from the rides back to his school. Gary went into the construction field after graduating and quickly realized he did not want to do hard labor for long. He then entered into sales, where he sold life, health, and disability insurance. Here, Gary cites he learned sales and service. I learned what it really meant to take care of your customers, says Gary. Gary then moved to Clearwater, Florida, to help his mother grow her home health care business for 4 years until the business was sold for a nice profit. In 1999, Gary married his wife, Jean, and they returned to the area full-time in 2001. Gary went to work for Easy to Read in 2002 as a sales rep. Shortly after, the company was bought out by the Easy to Use Big Book. Here, Gary took the Big Book man to a whole new level. That's when he was born, and boy, did I make the most of it, he laughs. Easy to Use, now EasyToUse.com, joined many chambers of commerce and encouraged its employees to get involved with the community and business organizations. Gary credits the company for allowing him time to become so engaged with the chamber. Gary first joined the Mid-Maine Chamber's Taste of Waterville Committee, where he immediately found joy in planning Waterville's largest community event. He chaired the Taste Committee for 5 years while helping the Chamber's staff and other volunteers grow the event and fine-tune minor details to ensure successful events for years to come. He was instrumental in getting power to each streetlight so food vendors could rely on steady electricity throughout the day. He helps vendors set up in the early morning, ensures trash is disposed of properly the entire day, helps set up the day before, shuttles handicap and elderly attendees to Main Street, is there almost immediately if there is a power issue, and even takes volunteers out to lunch the day after the taste. Christian Savage, program director at the Chamber, says Gary blows us away year after year. His tireless dedication and commitment is not just the Taste of Waterville, but all of the Chamber's events and committees is truly amazing. Gary is in our office nearly every day and always asks if we need anything and if he can help. The Chamber wouldn't be what it is without our dear friend. Gary also serves on several other Chamber committees. He has been on the Membership Services Committee for over 12 years. Here, Gary assists with outreach to Chamber businesses and also serves as a Chamber ambassador. I enjoy the Membership Committee the most, claims Gary. It's great for networking and getting to know the community, but more importantly, it helps spread the word about the great work the Chamber does. Gary has attended nearly every monthly business after hours since 2002 and now serves as a permanent greeter at the events, welcoming every attendee with a smile and a handshake. Gary also helped the Chamber launch its Business to Business Showcase, one of the state's largest business expos, now in its 9th year. Gary has also served on the Chamber's Golf Committee, where he solicits teams, sponsorships, and donations. He rewards himself by playing in the tournament. At the annual awards dinner, Gary helps seat guests and usually runs the lights for the Chamber. We guess he can take tonight off. Gary's dedication is also exhibited at the Chamber's annual Super Raffle dinner every fall. He not only sells dozens of tickets, collects countless prizes, helps with registering and seating guests. He also sells 50-50 tickets during the event. He is a true volunteer. Gary also serves on the Chamber's Business Expansion and Retention Committee and served 7 years on the Chamber Board of Directors as well as the Executive Committee. Concerning his Chamber involvement, Gary has done it all. I do it for the love of service and self-satisfaction. People and the community trust you, he states. At times, I have a problem saying no, he laughs. Gary soon found himself volunteering for several other organizations. He chaired the Small Business Capital Campaign for the United Way for 3 years. He served on the Skowhegan Chamber Board of Directors simultaneously while serving on the Mid-Maine Chamber's board and is currently on the membership committee at the Kennebec Valley Chamber. Gary is quite fond of the Waterville Opera House as well. He has served on its board for 6 years and helped in its multi-million-dollar capital campaign and renovation. He has served on its marketing committee, ushers guests when needed, and is currently the hospitality coordinator at the Opera House. Gary has also been in 3 plays over the years. Waterville Main Street can't escape the benefit of this super volunteer either. Gary served on its board of directors for 6 years, along with its events committee, where he chaired for 3. Gary has helped with Main Street's Kringleville program for years and helped bring its phone-in auction to a live event every fall. Gary is everywhere. If you need help, you can count on him. Recently, the Waterville Area Humane Society teamed up with the Loyal Biscuit Pet Store to raise money to feed the animals at the Humane Society. They ran into one major problem. They couldn't find a vehicle for delivery. Sure enough, here comes Gary. Once hearing of the dilemma, Gary had the situation under control and secured a delivery truck for the following morning. Gary states the Mid-Maine Chamber is very engaged and an important part of our community. Gary, the feeling is quite mutual. Someone once said that service is the rent that you pay for life on this planet. This is a motto that Gary selflessly embodies. Thank you, Gary, for all that you do for us, says Kim and her office teammates over the last dozen years. Please join us in recognizing the 2014 Elias A. Joseph Award recipient, Gary Poulin.
One, two, three. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Gary has asked me to pass along a message. He has lost his voice and he can't speak. So no, it's true. He just wants to say thank you to everybody. He's very flattered to receive this award, even though he's very deserving of it, and he just wanted to say thank you. Could I please...